What was the biggest lesson I learned after the abuser left? Wow. I learned many lessons and I'm still learning. But a big lesson was something someone had told me, which was you can't change someone who doesn't see an issue with their actions, but also it's not your place to try to change them. You can only change yourself. I learned that I don't have to defend myself to the abuser or anyone that defends him because he already knows what he did. And just because he pretends that it didn't happen doesn't make it so. And I know for a fact that there's at least one other woman abused by this coward. I also learned that not everyone is going to believe me, and that's okay. Most people don't want to believe that someone they know could be that cruel and cause that much damage to another person. Especially when the abuser plays the good boy. But just because they don't know what it was like doesn't mean it didn't happen. I pretended for years that we had a great marriage, mainly because I was afraid of what he would do to me if I didn't, but also because I was afraid of what people would think of me. But social media makes it hard these days because, at least for me, the abuser would get so angry if I didn't post something weekly positive about him, because in his eyes it meant I didn't love him enough. So don't believe everything you read. There's a lot of hidden secrets behind all those great lives. Another lesson was they didn't live with me, and they weren't there while I was recovering from the damage that he caused. But something I understand now is it's easier for most people to believe that the abuser couldn't possibly do what he's being accused of than to sit with me, the survivor, and learn the truth. But I also know until this changes, the violence and the abuse will continue, and this needs to stop. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.